You know what I mean? But it all depends on what you like to do. What type of work? Do you like heavy and dirty work? Do you like clean and nice work, like building custom parts? Because you can make a lot of money doing furniture, building grills, building parts for vehicles. You know, you can do make a lot of money doing that on your own versus working for some of these steel companies, these manufacturing companies that need people. And they topping, like I say, they make a good pay, and they giving them overtime, and they giving them per diem. There's so many things that comes into play. Everybody isn't meant to be a business owner, but every one of us is meant to have a decent life, family, and that's something you can do with welding and fabrication. That's why it's involved in the Metal 24 program, fam, because once you get the skill, you want to build something. You want to make something. You want to create something from your talent. And the cool thing is, fam, the first thing that we all want to create once we learn something is a paycheck. We want to get a check first, fam. So we're going to get a job and we're going to learn the skills. But I always recommend anyone that's dabbling into the field, become a journeyman. Stick with a company at least 3 to 4 years to get that journeyman experience. Most companies, if you are good, they want you to stay. And a lot of them now are allowing you to scale up. But if they don't, you can move on after you get your experience. You don't have to stay with a messed up company at all. If the company is messed up, you don't have to stay with them. But I would recommend that you find you a place to gain you some experience. Find you a place to put your feet down to really grow. And if you want to master different things, there's nothing wrong. Like, I started in the shop, and then I ventured into the field. And I stayed in the field for a while, then I came back to the shop. You see what I'm saying? So it all depends on where you at in your life, your journey, your age. But if you are young, let me say, learn fabrication, fam. Learn welding, all of it. If you were in middle school, learn all of it, fam, because pipe welding, structural welding can take you places as an iron worker, as a pipeliner, man, that you can see the country, make good money, buy new things, you know what I mean? Or if you just want to stay in the shop, fam, you can find some nice, great fabrication jobs, especially here in the city of Little Rock and other major hubs with fabrication, flux core, steel fabrication, gates, repairs, a lot of money in it, fam. So I just want to say, for those who really, really want to dive into welding, this year, 2026, I think it's the year that you should do it. And the reason I say it because we know AI is coming in, but AI can't replace the physical, the person doing the repairs, making certain things. Yeah, they got the robots, but the robots don't really know when they run out of gas.